North Texans recovering from addiction say they're getting help staying sober kind of in an unexpected place. The owner of a fitness center in Plano says there is science linking sobriety and sweat. Our JD Miles showing us how it's catching on with those in recovery.
The nightclub lighting, the pulsating music,
in 4, in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
And social atmosphere all appeal to the life Tiffany Jones used to live.
There's times where I want to, on a Friday night when I've had a tough week, where I want to go and have a glass of wine or two, or have a margarita at a restaurant, and I can't do that. But with this, I can kind of let myself loose and enjoy myself.
Jones is celebrating her 9th year of sobriety this week by doing something that over the last few months she credits with helping her stay that way.
I feel like I've been on a good roll right now, and I don't want to stop.
Right here, bring it on, bring it on.
Inside Body Machine Fitness in Plano, there are a growing number of members who are recovering from drug and alcohol abuse. They even publicly promote their sobriety.
I think for me, it's like, I wasn't an alcoholic, I was a drug addict. So I know what certain triggers will trigger to that person to come back.
6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, and 3, it's yours.
Carlos Rosales is among those in recovery who's found sobriety through sweat.
It's like some people go to bars, okay? So my bar is the gym. You know what I mean?
This workout is designed to boost chemicals in the brain that advocates say can help recovering addicts stay sober.
Jeremy Soder is a co-owner of the fitness center and first recognized the fix that comes from fitness while trying to help his brother with a heroin addiction.
And I started taking to the gym daily, and over the course of probably like 30 days, it was the best I had seen him literally, I don't know, in a decade. The happiest, the most well-adjusted.
Dozens of studies online have found that exercise can help restore dopamine levels to pre-abuse levels. Dopamine is a chemical that the brain produces to create feelings of happiness, and drug and alcohol abuse can disrupt the brain's balance of dopamine.
Change our brainwave states and make it start releasing more dopamine, more endorphins, and essentially we're going to energize the reward and pleasure circuits of the brain.
So is fitness a healthy addiction?
Yes. 100% healthy addiction.
So it's that 45 minutes to an hour that you're actually staying busy with the music, the lights, the trainer, and all this stuff that it helps you. You know what I mean? It's so if it wasn't for places like this, then you would just be what? And for me, it's like places like this have changed the way I think about life.
There she goes, there she goes.
Going to the gym several times a week when before I wasn't even thinking about doing that. And now this is a part of my life.
In Plano, JD Miles, CBS News, Texas.